happy day, happy day, everyone, and welcome to Leveraging Leads. This is a place of support and enhancement to get leads, which are collaborators, referral partners, clients, customers, and even friends. Check out the pinned or ticking link to get on the email list to get a database of leads as well as a tip to be more visible. The link is, and I'm going to type it in here for you right now. It's bit.ly, bit period ly / get leads thrive. It allows you to get the information that you need in order to build your powerful introduction. Get leads thrive is the link. All right. And so you all, this is an action-packed 30 minutes of time where we're going to do our gratitude practice. We're going to make sure that we understand what the ingredients of a powerful introduction is. We're going to then have time to talk through the importance of having a powerful introduction. This is the day that we do live coaching on building out your powerful introduction and being able to say it, have it all written out, and being able to be concise with it. So that's what we need to do. We're going to practice that. And so I welcome everyone in to first, let's do gratitude. Yes, gratitude. I'm getting out my planner right now. And we're going to say what we're grateful for. Yes, happy Saturday. Hello, everybody. Come on in and let us know what you're grateful for so that we can celebrate your gratitude. So let me go ahead and get us ready to be able to do that as well. Let's see here. What am I grateful for? I have to say I am grateful for my tea, my morning tea. I enjoy having tea time each and every day. Yes. So I'm going to say my tea. And I am grateful for doing what it takes to feel relief. Yes, doing what it takes. A lot of people out there they'll sit and suffer and be in despair and let themselves sit in it instead of doing what it takes to feel good. All right? And then lastly, I'm grateful for my clients. All my clients who work so hard, they really do. They really do the hard work of recognizing what's going on with themselves and sitting still with me to process that and understand that so that they can do the things that they need to do for themselves. Yes. So I'm going to celebrate my gratitude. Yes, that's my gratitude. So let me plug up my phone, you all, because it's about to die. Let me go ahead and get it plugged up here. Okay, great. Now, Rashida is here. So happy that you're here. And she says, I am grateful for technology to allow us to stay connected. Yes. Absolutely amazing. I am excited that we have technology as well for us to stay connected. Yes, and yes, you're right. We should spend time making sure that we feel good in our body. But the world tells us that we should just move beyond it, grind, hustle, do what it takes to do what other people want you to do. But you and how you feel is your top priority. It's your top priority. You and how you feel is your top priority. It is. It's different from what a lot of us have been taught, right? We've been taught to serve others. We've been taught to not cry, not feel, or whatever, right? This is not what we're doing anymore, okay? We're done with that, okay? Say, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. Okay, so that's our gratitude. Please come in and share what you're grateful for. All the other people coming in later. If you see this later on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, goodness, Substack, right? All the places, Clubhouse, yes, all the places. Please let us know what you're grateful for. Happy to hear that. And also, let's get excited about this day, okay? All right, the next thing that we're going to do during our time. Yes, Rashida, done pushing myself past my limits. Self-health first. That's right. Yes. Yes. And as we are in, this month is mental health. We've gotten halfway through the month. It is Mental Health Awareness Month. All right. And it's Small Business Month. Okay. And we just finished having Mother's Day earlier this week. And, I find that a lot of women or people who are mothering, because a lot of people are mothering, those out there who are caregivers, fixing, helping others, nurturing others, inspiring others to challenge themselves to be better. Yes, all those individuals like that. Hey, you all. I want to say I see you. I see you. I see you. You're doing amazing. Even though you may feel unappreciated, you may feel undervalued, you may feel disconnected, I want to tell you I see you. And I want to say this is Mental Health Awareness Month. So if you all do not have a Thrive plan, I highly recommend you to get one. You can go to bit.ly/try on thriving. Try on thriving. Because this will allow you to build up yourself. Let me tell you, I used my Thrive plan because you are not the only one that felt unappreciated. And I felt dejected and rejected. Yeah, you're not the only one. So what I did was I pulled out my Thrive plan. I identified my emotions. I then processed through it. And I then did things that for me to ensure that I was filled up. I poured into myself. Yes, Rashida, you are definitely have the mom energy leader. You are a mom energy leader. Yes. Yes, you do. You do. You definitely do. I know that for a fact. Hello there. Come on in. Welcome in here. Please let us know what you're grateful for. We're happy that you're here. Let me see. Check on this name. Lavaza. Hello there. Welcome in. Happy day to you. Please let us know what you're grateful for. Thank you so much for tapping the hearts, Rashida, in this space. You know what? I just love it. You know how to invest in the spaces that you're in. That's one thing that I do is wherever I am, people know that I'm there and I invest in the space in a way that I can, it doesn't take much. You can always repost. You can always comment. You can always tap the heart, right? Invest in the spaces. If you're listening in and you're there, then come on, let someone know that you're there. Let somebody know that you're there. So happy day, everyone. Please let us know what you're grateful for. All right, let's move on to the next thing that we do at this time is we do the ingredients of a powerful introduction. First, the first ingredient, and what's the most important ingredient? If you've ever been here before, you know. The first and most important ingredient is who are you? Who are you? Really asking yourself that and answering. It's the pure essence of you. It is a characteristic. It is not a role and not a responsibility that you have, but it is a way of you, the way of you. Who are you? I never said that before, but the way of you. Yes, the way of you. Mm-hmm. That is who you are. Okay. So it's important to say what that is. Okay. Now, um, the next ingredient is what do you do? All right. What do you do? It's a title or qualifier that you have. Okay. The next thing is who do you serve? Who are those particular people? Who are your target market? Then why do you serve them? You having a keen understanding of why you're interacting and serving them. Okay. The next ingredient is what do you serve? Being very clear about what you're serving. I have to tell you all earlier today, I was just working on some things this morning and I was working on my content calendar for the next 3 months. And um, as a concierge, right, we have a lot of options, um, a lot of offerings. It's kind of like a buffet. There's lots of things. You look through our catalog and you see all the things possible. And then you can even personalize what you're wanting. Okay. That's how it is at Your Gold Concierge, right? And so I was building up the content calendar to be able to show and to put focus on each one of those in my content. So it's important when you share your powerful introduction that you align what that solution is. So make sure you're speaking to that particular target market, who you are, and acknowledging their problem, and then stating what the solution is that you have. All right. So you wouldn't, whenever you're doing a powerful introduction, you need to be intentional about who you're going to be speaking to, because you don't want to bombard them with all the offerings. Like, I'm not going to go and whenever I have a powerful introduction, I'm not going to say, and I do this, and I do this, and I do this, and I do this, and I do this. It makes people feel overwhelmed and they do not take an action. Okay. So make sure that you're clear about who you're talking to, who you want to talk to, and focus there on that. All right. And then the next thing is what makes you uniquely purposed to serve them? What makes you uniquely purposed to serve them? Hello there. Come on in, everyone. Thank you for liking the live. This blouse is, it's very cute. You know, I love ruffles. Okay. I love, you can't really see it. I got ruffles today. Okay. Anyway, but you can't really see it on TikTok that well. So I have to do this to be able to see who's interacting. All righty. So yes. Okay. So when you say Rashida that your own life experience, I'm glad that you mentioned that, because that's the reason why you know your target market, because your target market, what is you, right, is a version of you that is no longer. So you would say, I know what it feels like to be overwhelmed and burned out, and now I am, right? So then you're sharing the story of transformation as to how you've moved from that in some kind of way. So you offer a solution. Okay. So like I said, yes, you'll go from here to here. You talk about where they are and how you've made it to a better place. So then they know that you can take them to a better place. All right? That's how that works. And then who do you want to meet? Right? Who do you want to meet is the next thing. It's very important. Yes, the transformation, Rashida. Who do you want to meet is the next um, ingredient of the powerful introduction. It's important for you to be specific, very specific. And you mentioned earlier that it is people who are overwhelmed and burnt out. Yes. So, yes, bringing them out of there, bringing them from that place. So being very clear on that. And then how they connect with you, right? Being very clear about how they connect with you is important too, or they're not going to connect with you. You gotta be clear. All righty. So, those are the ingredients of a powerful introduction. I'm going to share mine now. Okay. I'm going to share mine. Before we do, I want you to know the Giddy framework. What is what is the Giddy framework? G is for Giddy, Giddy, is G. That means that the word that goes with the G is Giddy, and it is to be excited and lighthearted about what you're offering. Okay, what are you offering to people? Being excited about it. Coming with some passion about it. Have you ever heard somebody talking about themselves and it didn't even seem, it was kind of, it seemed like they were rambling because they was a little confused, or it seemed like they were not excited about it? Well, then, how would somebody want to be excited about it if they're not excited about it? All right? You got to be excited about what you're doing. Okay? So that is you being excited and lighthearted. And then I is intentional, being very intentional about what you're doing, what you're saying, how you're saying it. And then D is daily. Daily is important. If you are running a business, it cannot be a secret business. Okay. You need to be sharing your powerful introduction on a regular basis to somebody. Somebody. You need to find somebody every day. Okay. More than somebody's, a whole lot of bodies. I tickle myself sometimes. If you're running a business, you need to be telling a lot of somebodies about what you're doing. Okay. That's one reason why I come here every single day with Leveraging Leads, because I'm here. I'm giving value by teaching people how to build their powerful introduction, letting them know the importance of that. But also with me providing live coaching, I am being an example of how I coach. So you get to see it in real time. Also, I am a speaker. So I am showing how it would be if I was interacting with your audience. It's going to be like this because Erica is completely authentic. That's how I roll. And then, so basically, I'm just modeling what I talk about, right? I'm modeling what I'm about and how I'm about. And so people can get to know, like, and trust me, right? You have to be out in these streets, right? Somebody's streets. It could be the TikTok streets, the LinkedIn streets, the actual streets somewhere, and letting people know, networking, letting people know what you got going. All right. Because people can't support you and they cannot purchase from you if you're not daily talking about it. But also that daily piece is about you too. Because when you're firm and clear on what you're doing, how you're doing it, and what you're about, then it moves you towards your vision. if you're putting focus there, whatever you focus on grows. But what is growth? Growth is uncomfortable. So if you don't feel like doing it, hey, you got to do it because it's uncomfortable. But you will ultimately get comfortable, or you can hire someone to do the marketing for you, do the engaging for you. As the figurehead of your business, though, you got to come out sometime, okay, and share and be shown, right? I know they have a lot of faceless brands out there, and people are buying from them. So that may be the way that you want to move. But the way that I teach people is I want people to come from their authentic selves and build businesses that make them feel good. All right, make them feel good. So that's daily. Declaration is to come with confidence. I will tell you, daily declaration of who you are is vital to build confidence and call forth your desires. And then last of the Giddy is why you bringing yourself to the space and to the conversation. And thank you so much, Rashida, for your comments. Yes, the Giddy framework. I'm glad that you like the Giddy framework. And you mentioned know, like, and trust. Yes, we have to. That's how people know, like, and trust you when you show up and share about yourself. Okay. 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 You down with KLT? You down with AK? You down with KLT? Now you know me. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I like that. You down with KLT? Now you know me. That's cute, Rashida. Thank you so much. All right. So the next, so we went over all the ingredients and the Giddy framework. Okay. Now we're going to have an example of a powerful introduction. And Rashida, I'm going to go back through yours and we can talk through yours. Okay. All right. So I am Erica Kessie. I listen as a therapist, teach as a coach, lift as the leader's healer to bring clarity for activation and execution. I am the CEO of Your Goal Concierge and the founder of Trial and Thriving Ministries, built for mom energy leaders, those fixers, helpers, burnt out from neglecting and forgetting themselves while serving others. I know what it feels like to be deep down soul tired. Now I stand as the son of the Thrivers, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. And how did I get there? It's because I command my thriving. And I invite you to go to www.yourgoalconcierge.com where you can get your complimentary Thrive plan. When you complete that, you become a commander. And as a commander, you're able to launch into the Thriveverse and land safely within the Try on Thriving Ministries, where you will get rest, rejuvenation, and be able to build your legacy in peace. So that's a powerful introduction. So let's go over yours. Now, something Rashida is here. Let me see. Is anybody else wanting to get there to do live coaching? Let me see. Let me look around. All right. You all let me know if you want to do live coaching. And the way that I know that you want that is when you share your gratitude. What is your gratitude today? Okay. Now, Rashida, I want to ask you a little bit about your powerful introduction. First of all, you did an amazing job with it, especially your first time. Yeah. Oh, here's the whole thing. Okay. All right. Now, what I want to challenge you on is the part where you say an empath feeler, right? So even you saying that you're someone that's a feeler, that is a role. That's a role that you're playing. Is there a way or are there characteristics and personality that you can highlight that is not particularly a role, not something that you're doing for anyone else? Because even as an empath, it is most empaths take on, I mean, because I'm an empath as well. So and it is a role, right? It is a title. It's a title, right? So we take on or we can feel and sense so much. Like, for example, it's really hard or it's difficult when I am out and I feel everybody's energies, and then I have to come home and I gotta lay down because whew, sometimes when I'm seeing clients and they're very heavy, afterwards I go because I have to kind of blow out all the things that I'm feeling from their feelings. So, but that's a role, right? That's a thing that we do, or I would have to say it's a thing that we are as well. So it is a being thing, but it does serve others. So what is some characteristics about you that has nothing to do with doing anything for anybody else? That's what I want to know. Like, it's about only about you. Yes. Oh, yes, we do. We empaths definitely need to decompress and recharge. Yes, yes, yes. For all you empaths out there, it's important. I actually do some things with my clients who tell me that they're empaths. I have some techniques and things that I use and that I have taught them to do in order to relieve themselves from everybody else's stuff, because we can carry it and we'll hold on to it and it'll get locked down inside of us, and we have to go get that and put that out of us because it doesn't belong. We're supposed to. Now, it's great that we can send someone and be able to give them the empathy that they need and process through, but we have to allow all of them to move through us and then out, move through us while we're in that space with them, while we're caring for them, while we're loving them, while we're honoring them, but then move it out when and let them take it with them, right? When they go. Or I know some people actually know how to interact with people and kind of dissolve it. What I do is whenever I have a lot of emotions and I'm feeling interacting with somebody, if I can't lift them, right? If I can't lift them, then I know that I'm not meant to be the one that walks with them. I got to get it out of me because they want to stay. They wanted to dump on me, right? And I could sense that. So I have to let it move on through. Now, you're right. You said you got chills because we can't hold on to that. It damages us. So I'm so happy you said peaceful and calm. Yes. All right. I like that. So um how about we say optimist? You already call yourself optimist. So that is to me very much like you already call yourself optimist, which is core to yourself too. So optimist Rashida is a calm, peaceful energy. Then you can say, then you can say, what you do is, I am an empath and healer. You didn't say healer, but maybe I'm projecting that. Feeler, right? That's how you can interact with that. That's how you can say as you begin. So I'm gonna read through your what you've said here. Trying to get back to it. It has went away from me. Hold on. Oh, it's good. Okay. So let me check on this. Trying to get to your. Can you drop your powerful introduction back in here so that I can? Helping others feel. Yes. 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 Because the thing is that you are correct. That's how you get past the burnout. You got to actually feel it. What's going on is people are putting up so much resistance and pressure to not feel it, that it makes them then get stuck in the burnout. But if you allow yourself to truly process and feel what's going on, and then intentionally do items and things to that you're saying to yourself is going to work through that, then you have then you're able to knock out the burnout. It's usually associated with overextending yourself. So you have to reset your life so that then you're not overextending yourself in ways that you probably shouldn't be. Okay. Um, because a lot of times we're doing a lot of heavy lifting and emotional heavy lifting for other people, when the care needs to be more towards ourselves. We have to keep ourselves in the overflow. So I have here, this is what I have. I am Optimist Rashida, a peaceful, calm energy. I am an empath and healer who serves overwhelmed and burnt out individuals to move past the stay stuck mentality and transform into sustainable and thriving existence, like I've done for myself. These overwhelmed and burnt out individuals may connect with me via Ko-fi, Ko dash fi.com/optimist Rashida. Yes, there we go. All right. So I am so excited that we were able to accentuate your powerful introduction. Yes, I'm so excited that you were able to. So now I want you to get out here, and everybody else, when you do your powerful introduction, let people know. All right. Now you can, whenever you're doing a podcast, whenever you're doing any kind of lesson, whenever you're introducing yourself, let me tell you, every time I introduce myself to people, they're like, oh, wow. They're very impressed. They see that I know it. They see that I am, there's clarity, and they want to ask more questions. Okay. And then you can lead them even further into you nurturing that relationship. So you all, we are past time. So we're only here for 30 minutes. I just love when you're here, Rashida. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, everybody, for listening in and stopping by. Leveraging Leads. Thank you so much. And create a thriving rest